Hello friends, I Prashant Tripathi welcome you to this topic. I have searched across YouTube but there is not such a good video which can direct you to how to perform well in group discussion. So I Prashant Tripathi going to discuss it. So video will be in English language because all the group discussion or most of the group discussion in our country is considered in English. Let's begin. So, if you want to do anything in life, you must be first sure what is the objective of it. So, when we are talking about group discussion, we are going to know what is the objective of group discussion. So, a group discussion is conducted in any competitive examination with the following qualities in mind. That is quality of leadership. Whenever there is a group discussion, a candidate with his performance in comes out as a leader. So, his leadership qualities is just. In a group discussion, the in-depth knowledge of subject is also just. Also how you are analyzing the topic, that is your analytical abilities are also just. Your language proficiency is also just. Your communication skills, that is very easy to check when you are talking. Whenever you are speaking in front of any group, your self-confidence is also required to speak and finish your sentences. How you solve the problem, because in group discussion problem is also there. Some candidates are not allowing you to speak, some candidates are over dominating. So how you solve problems, what is your decision making, what is your behavior with your team members, and most importantly, in most of the work we require or any organization require a team player. So a group discussion is with the objective to find a perfect team player. So having known the objective, now you must require some skills to ace the group discussion. So we are going to check what are the essential skills required for group discussion. So first and foremost thing is your communication skills. In today's competitive age, communication skills are very important and essential. Subject knowledge is important, but communication skills are as important as subject knowledge, because without expression, the knowledge is of no use. In a group discussion, a candidate has to talk effectively so that he is able to convince others. Like any other oral communication, clear pronunciation, simple language, right pitch are the prerequisite of a group discussion. A candidate who is successful in holding the attention of the audience creates a positive impact. By participating as an active listener, he may be able to contribute significantly to the group deliberations. Now, in communication skills, not only the speaking skills but listening skills is also there, because if you are not listening to others, you will not be able to bring that competitive environment in the group. Then comes the subjective knowledge. You have very good communication skills but you don't know the subject. Then what will you do? You will be looking and then talking or whatever you will be speaking, it will be out of sequence. So to participate in a group discussion, a thorough knowledge and understanding of the topic is essential. A candidate must be well versed in current affairs, national, international events, burning social and economical topics. The originality of ideas, knowledge, initiative, approach to all these things matters a lot. So now I am going to give you a tip. What will you do when you doesn't know the subject? So the first thing is keep quiet there and listen to 2-3 people speaking or 2-3 speakers speaking. Then you will get a common idea what is subject all about. So then bring some relative ideas in your mind and then do a thing. Then there is a positive attitude. Along with in-depth knowledge, a positive attitude is as important as element for participation in group discussion. Sometimes what the organizers give a particular topic to the candidate for the purpose of testing candidate's positive or negative attitude. You should stay confident and show interest in discussion. Your face must be lively, you must be radiating and you must be full of energy there. Okay. Now comes the pitch and tone. During the GD, you must keep it in your mind that you are speaking not for the yourself, but you are speaking so that others can listen to you and respond. So you must speak in a way, in the pitch, the tone, that you are clearly audible. Then there is cooperating ability. When 2 or more people work toward achieving a goal, the feeling of cooperation can be seen. Actually, it can help in achieving the goal at a faster rate. Okay, after that the self-confidence comes. So as I said earlier, motivation leads to self-confidence and self-confidence rest on the basis of knowledge. So you must having the knowledge for with self-confidence. Then use of positive body language. You are speaking there, so you are not giving a podcast or a audio talk. You are speaking there in front of others, so your body language must be encouraging to them. So we will be discussing further how you must use your body language. After that, appropriate appearance, as you are going for a job or for any other thing also. So your appearance must be appropriate, means formal, formal clothes must be there and all these stuff, right? After that, so how you are getting ready for your group discussion? Now the question comes, how you will be preparing for group discussion. So the first thing is update your current affairs. Now there are various social media sites, there are various news apps, or even you can use read newspaper daily. A candidate should have adequate knowledge about current affairs, socio-economic issues and their status, because if you are not aware about the world, then chances are you are not so much interested in the functioning. Then there is a notes making. What happens with all of us that we read too much, or we read very much of the current affairs, but we are not able to recall them at the moment. So notes making will help you there. If you are making notes regularly of important issues, national and international, so of the statistics, then at the point of group discussion you will be able to recall them at a faster moment. Then there is a self practicing. As we know, practice makes a man perfect, so you must be self practicing GD. You can also practice by speaking in a room alone, imagining there are people who are listening you. You can speak in front of mirror. You can also participate in mock GDs. That will, it will help you to know about the environment of the GD, how to give your point logically, how to convince others. And please pay attention on your communication skills and body language. So that pay attention on your communication and listening skills. Listening skills is most important. And negative body postures, please do not do that. Now coming to the body language during group discussion, how we should present our body language in a group discussion. So the first thing is facial expressions. Our facial expressions must be lively. We must be lively. A candidate's facial expressions convey a lot in group discussion. One must smile when one meets or greets. Smile confidently during the discussion, neither too less nor too more. Moreover, when a candidate sits with the closed palm resting on the chin or cheek with the index finger pointing upwards with expressions, face and focus eye, it is a sure sign of attentiveness. We will be talking about it further. And you must make right eye contact. You must maintain eye contact with everyone in the group and not direct your eye contact to a particular person. When you are talking, direct your eye contact to everyone for a fraction of times. You must be avoid scratching your eyes, nose, heads. It will be showing that you are not interested in the group discussion. Avoid indifferent or boredom attitude. Sometimes in a group discussion, what happens, a candidate feels that he is not getting the proper chance to speak, or he is not agreeing with others, so he just leans too much backward, or he just tend to close his eyes. So do not do that. So now comes to body language. So if you will be too much worrying about body language, it will create a negative impact on your mind and you will not be able to recall the points so well. So now what you require. So for body language, I am giving you a clear and precise formula. You must think, you must keep in your mind these 2-3 points and all your problems of body language will be solved. The first is your sitting posture. Your spine must be straight. You must not lean forward or too much backward. You can lean slightly forward all the time so that it appears that you are interested in the group discussion. Your hands and legs must be properly placed. Your legs firmly placed on ground. Do not jump up your legs, and your hands must be resting on your lap. Okay, you can either straighten your hand or get them a little bit curved. Let me say, you can either sit hands, hands here can be like this on your lap, or slide simply this. Your legs must be firmly placed on ground. Okay, I hope I am able to say my point. Now there are some strict no-nos during GD. You must not speak just to increase speaking time. I have observed that in a group discussion, sometimes a candidate fails because of the one reason: he is going to speak all the time because other persons are also come there to speak. So let them give a chance to speak. In a group discussion, it is perfect to speak for 3-4 times, okay, for because the time of a group discussion is around 15 minutes. Now if you, and candidates participants are usually 8, so if you, then there is a 2 minutes, so you can use 2 minutes to 3 minutes, but do not do more than that, because companies or organizations or defense forces requires team player. So keep that in mind. You must not be too aggressive during JD. Sometimes if a person says a wrong word or some fact wrong, candidates become too much aggressive. Please do not do that. If someone is speaking something wrong, neglect it and keep focus on your mind and keep listening others. You must be confident. Now confidence comes from knowledge and your communication skills, so you must be willing to do that. Another point is, do not try to dominate anyone. Sometimes what people do, that some candidates are very much mild, so they start dominating them. When they start directing them that now you have to speak, now you have to speak. Let me tell you a very practical scenario. Once I was in a group discussion, we all were sitting, so there was a one candidate who was directing others, now you speak, now you speak, now you speak. So all persons except that person got selected. So you must keep that in mind, okay. Now do not indulge in any argument. Sometimes one candidate will throw any argument to you, so you must not return that. You just neglect it because you are here for selection, okay. And it is also observed that candidates do not listen to others' viewpoint. When you are finishing your speaking, when you finish speaking, please listen to others, so that it will be beneficial for you also, because you can get a new idea from that. And do not interrupt something while he is speaking. Now I have written this point in small letters because in a group discussion, usually the scenarios you have to interrupt someone, but do not interrupt someone when you have speaked 3-4 times, given your points, and some mild candidate is speaking and you are going to stop that. So it is a very negative point. So you have to interrupt someone, but that will be kept in mind. You must be use your brain at that time, okay. So I have finished my point. I think with this you will be performing in group discussion at the top. Subscribe our channel if you find it useful, and scroll through our channel and find videos which you find suitable and watch them, so that you can increase your knowledge and we can increase our views. It is a plus situation for all. Now we will be bringing another video for some interesting questions for group discussion. Candidates have questions about group discussion in their mind, so we will be discussing that. Like, now let me give an example of the question, right? If I feel strongly about my views, what should I do? What should I do if one participant is very stubborn? Can I ask another participant a question? For how long I should speak? So this is I answered already for 2 to 3 minutes, or right. Under what conditions may a participant be interrupted? So all these questions we will be covering in the next video. I hope that will be helpful for you. Thank you.